Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Haliburton outside. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Johnson. Fox, that's good.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Pass to Walker. Down low. Here's Turner. Rebounded by the Hawks. He goes up on the wing. And it's Whitmore missing. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Walker. And Indiana misses again.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Whitmore. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Nembhard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games. Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
And just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the inside. Stolen by Booker. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 points.
Well, look, you guys can run with Johnson in the open court.
Haliburton for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And there it is for him.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Haliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Haliburton, following the score by Atlanta. They need this. And scoring inside is Turner.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Fades. Again, Atlanta.
I just love the ball move.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Haliburton. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He can move around with the big boys. Haliburton not giving in on the interior.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Walker. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shoots. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's Fox. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Siakam the screen. And that one no good to start off the night.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Driving inside. "55 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. And it's good. 2 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Siakam the screen. And he buries his first look.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Pass to Whitmore. Pulls it. And again, it's Atlanta.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Nesmith. And here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. A sizable lead of 14.
The Pacers, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
15 seconds.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Johnson.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Johnson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Back to Haliburton. Pass to Turner. No good. Excellent D there from Booker. The Hawks lead by 7. Right side Johnson. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
There's a screen by Turner. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Nembhard. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Nembhard's got his second bucket on the night.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. Outside for Booker. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 8. Haliburton outside. Haliburton punching in. Walker for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Fires in the triple. Garuba's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Walker. Oh, Booker with a block. Pass to Daniels. Launches it. That one is off. Haliburton left side. Outside Mathurin. To the right side. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. Offensive board. Up top, Siakam. 6 to shoot. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Nesmith. Puts the move on. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Siakam. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Whitmore goes in. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. The Hawks making a switch here. And the second free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Fox. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Wide open look. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 13. Here's Fox. Fox lightning quick on the drive.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And the shot goes. Garuba's got 5.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Here's Walker. And he drives in. That's good. And Haliburton gets the assist.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Haliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or if you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
An NBA player with a football body. Jarace Walker is so tough to guard. I mean, he's creating serious matchup problems here tonight. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
The rebound by Atlanta. Left side, Whitmore. Shoots over Turner. And it's Whitmore missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Back to Walker. Pass to Haliburton. Here's Matherin. Here's Turner. He's covered by Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Walker, a good look. Walker with another miss. The Hawks lead by 12. To the left side wing. Ooh, Fox making them pay from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Turner. Uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 6 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Hawks lead by 15. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pacers trail by 18.
Atlanta foul. His first. Team first. Back to the floor to your Hawks. Number 1. Jalen Johnson. 2 minutes remaining.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Pass to Shepherd. 5 on the clock. High post Siakam. Over Fox. Siakam, no good. Atlanta leading by 18. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Johnson inside. Fox outside. Count that one. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Shepherd. Spins. Here's Siakam. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson on the wing. Tipped. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Ball's going up the court. And here's Shepherd for 3. Sinks the tray. Shepherd's got 5. Atlanta leading by 17. Outside for Booker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Atlanta on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Outside Walker. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Daniels.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Whitmore. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season. And if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. And the Hawks making a change here. The Hawks lead by 16. To the middle. Out to the right wing. And the three-pointer goes.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, Booker with a block. Out to the right wing. Here's Whitmore outside. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Nembhard, good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. The Hawks lead by 16. Pass to Booker. Back to Johnson. Here's Daniels. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Now here's Halliburton. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Fox outside. And there's the drive. And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Now here's Walker. Walker sets a screen. Stolen! Three-pointer, Fox. Indiana with a rebound. From deep three-point range. And it's Mathurin missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Mathurin. The kick out to Walker. Over to the wing. To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
That's tipped. Walker with a steal. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And here's Fox. The rebound by Turner. Mathurin up top. Walker with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, a magnificent rejection. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The Pacers again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Walker for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Nembhard. Right side, Walker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
There's a screen by Turner. The 3, Mathurin. And the miss. And so it's Atlanta.